I'm also working as I'm also working as corporate portfolio manager at Mizan Islamic Bank, which is a premier Islamic bank in Pakistan and the largest one. Uh, Hope you all know about Mizan Bank, and also uh, with us, Mr. Mizanur Rahman. I will briefly talk about his introduction. Mr. Mizanur Rahman is currently serving as the Executive Vice President and Head of Islamic Banking at Eastern Bank Bangladesh. He of the Central Shariah Bangladesh also. He's a seasoned professional with over 3 decades of banking experience, primarily focused on Islamic banking operations. Mr. Rahman holds a master's degree in business administration from Darul Ihsan University, Dhaka. In addition, he is also a certified Shariah advisor and auditor, CSAA, as well as certified Islamic professional accountant, CIPA, both awarded by the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions, AOIFI, Bahrain. With his deep expertise and dedication to Islamic finance, Mr. Rahman continues to contribute significantly to the development and standardization of Sharia compliant banking practices in the region, especially Bangladesh. I would like Mr. Mizanur Rahman to please start his session. We have 16 participants overall, as I can see, and inshallah more will be joining us. So, to Mr. Mizanur Rahman, kindly start.
Thank you, Brother Mohsin Abbas, for introducing me before these august audiences. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected scholars, distinguished guests, and esteemed participants. At the very outset of this program, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Almighty Allah, who has given me this opportunity to say something about the Bangladesh Islamic banking before you. In fact, it is a privilege to welcome you all to this webinar on Islamic banking landscape in Bangladesh, arranged by the Al-Sadiq Institute of Islamic Banking, Finance and Takaful, Pakistan. As the presenter of this session, I am honored to be part of this significant discussion where we will explore the growth, challenges and opportunities within the Islamic banking sector in Bangladesh. As you know, Islamic banking is built upon the foundation of ethical and Sharia compliant financial principles, offering fair and transparent financial solutions to individuals and business alike. Bangladesh has witnessed tremendous progress in this sector, demonstrating a strong commitment to fostering an Islamic financial system that serves the needs of its people while contributing to economic stability and sustainability. Today, we will examine the evolving landscape of Islamic banking, addressing key themes such as regulatory frameworks, financial innovations, and risk management strategies. We are fortunate to have with us industry experts, academics, and professionals whose insights will enrich our understanding and provide valuable perspectives. Now, I am going to share my presentation. Do you see my presentation, please? Can anybody respond?
Yes, your presentation is available.
Thank you. As declared by the Al-Sadiq institution, my discussion topic is Islamic banking landscape in Bangladesh. This presentation will cover historical, context and evolution of Islamic banking in Bangladesh, types of Islamic banking in Bangladesh, performance of Islamic banking in Bangladesh, Islamic banking, its products and services, legal and regulatory frameworks of Islamic banking in Bangladesh, Sharia governance culture, challenges, and others. Now, I will focus on historical context and evolution of Islamic banking in Bangladesh. Dear brothers and sisters, as you know, Bangladesh is a country of about 180 million people. Most of the populations, that is around 90% populations, are Muslim. Most of the Muslims are pious. They want to live complying Sharia. So, a financial system that complies with Sharia was an essential requirement. But unfortunately, before 1983, there were no Islamic banks in Bangladesh. In 1983, we got our first Islamic banks in the name of Islamic Bank Bangladesh Limited, which is now Islamic Bank Bangladesh PLC. In fact, it was a concerted effort by Islamic scholars, regulators, diplomats, local entrepreneurs, and international organizations such as Raji Company, Islamic Development Bank, Kuwait Finance House, Jordan Islamic Bank, Islamic Investment and Exchange Corporation, Qatar, Dubai Islamic Bank, IBS Luxembourg, Bahrain Islamic Bank, the Public Institution of Social Security Kuwait, the Ministry of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs Kuwait, and the Ministry of Justice and Minors Affairs Kuwait. Besides, it was also contributed by foreign nationals such as Ahmed Salah Jamjoom, who was the Commerce Minister of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and Ahmed Fuad Abdul Hamid Al Khatib, the then ambassador of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in Bangladesh. Besides these names, in our country, we are respectfully remember the name of Mr. M. Azizul Haq, who played a pioneering role in establishing Islamic banking in Bangladesh. Our regulator, Bangladesh Bank, has played a tremendous role. The role of this institution I will discuss later on. As a result of their efforts, Islamic Bank Bangladesh Limited (IBBL) commenced operations on May 30, 1983. Alhamdulillah, now we have 10 fully fledged Islamic banks and 29 conventional banks who provide Islamic banking services, opening branches or windows. Dear participants, now I will focus evolution of Islamic banking in Bangladesh. First, the focus is made on government policy trend. In August 1974, Bangladesh signed Charter of IDB, that is Islamic Development Bank, in the Finance Minister Conference of OIC held in Jeddah. According to Charter, IDB will provide technical assistance, including training towards establishment of Islamic banking. In 1978, Bangladesh participated Islamic Foreign Minister Conference held at Dhaka, Senegal, where it was recommended that members of the OIC will make systematic efforts to establish Islamic banking gradually. In 1980, Bangladesh participated Islamic Foreign Minister Conference held at Islamabad, Pakistan, where Professor Samsul Haq, the then Foreign Minister of Bangladesh, proposed that steps should be taken for development of Islamic international banking system. On 27th January 1981, in the third OIC conference held at Makkah, at the plenary session, the then President Ziaur Rahman proposed to establish an Islamic Development Authority or corporation which could function primarily on commercial basis. In November 1979, Mr. Muhammad Mahsin, the then ambassador of Bangladesh in United Arab Emirates, addressed a letter to the Foreign Secretary of Bangladesh requesting to establish an Islamic bank in Bangladesh in line with Dubai Islamic Bank. In December 1979, the Ministry of Finance, Banking and Investment Division, Banking Wing, wrote a letter to the Central Bank of Bangladesh, that is Bangladesh Bank, seeking the view on establishment of an Islamic bank in the country. In November 1980, the Bangladesh Bank debuted Mr. A.S.M. Fakrul Ahsan, Director Research, to study the working of few Islamic banks such as Dubai Islamic Bank, Dubai, Faisal Islamic Bank, Egypt, Nasser Social Bank in Cairo, and Cairo Office of International Association of Islamic Banks. After completing the study, Mr. Ahsan submitted a report in January 1981. On December 15, 1980, the governor of Bangladesh Bank inaugurated an international seminar on Islamic banking in Dhaka. The governor recommended early introduction of Islamic banking in Bangladesh. On 18th and 19th March 1981, Bangladesh Institute of Bank Management, that is BIBM, arranged a seminar on Islamic banking. In March 1981, Governor of Bangladesh Bank, the Central Bank of Bangladesh, attended a meeting of governors of central banks and monetary agencies of the member states of OIC countries held at Khartoum to consider a report on the promotion, regulation, and supervision of Islamic banks. In April 1981, Ministry of Finance wrote a letter to Bangladesh Bank advising to undertake an experiment in the matter of Islamic banking by opening a counter and maintaining separate ledgers in every urban and rural branches of nationalized commercial banks in line with Pakistan. In the same month, Bangladesh Bank arranged a meeting regarding the letter and decided to introduce Islamic counter only in the branches of metropolitan cities, districts, towns, and immediately. During October 26 to November 24, 1981, Sonali Bank, the largest state-owned bank in Bangladesh, Sonali Bank Staff College arranged a 30 days long full-time training course on Islamic banking. Same nature of training was held at Sonali Bank Staff College from January 18 to January 30, 1982. Side by side these initiatives, a public initiative was taken to form Bangladesh Islamic Bankers Association BIBA under the leadership of Mr. M. Azizul Haq, the pioneering pioneer role played in Islamic banking in Bangladesh. This organization arranged some courses on Islamic banking during March to December 1982. A number of 211 senior and mid-level officials attended. Islamic Economics and Research Bureau, another private organization, arranged such type of training also. Finally, Islamic banking in Bangladesh was started with inauguration of Islamic Bank Bangladesh Limited, as I told you, in 1983. Dear participants, Bangladesh already passed 4 decades of Islamic banking. All the Islamic banks came into reality not in a day. The full-fledged Islamic banks came into the reality year by year. You will see which Islamic banks come into reality in which year in this slide. In 1983, we see establishment of Islamic Bank Bangladesh Limited, the first Sharia-based bank in South East Asia. Then we see in 1987 establishment of Al Baraka Bank led by Al Baraka Group. You know the Al Baraka Group very well. In 1985, we see establishment of Al Arafa Islamic Bank and Social Islamic Bank Limited. Actually, in this year, 2 Islamic banks came into the reality at a time. In 2001, we see another full-fledged Islamic bank, emergence of Shahjalal Islamic Bank Limited as the fifth Islamic bank in the country. In 2004, country experienced a new dimension in the Islamic banking, where a conventional bank, a full-fledged conventional bank, was converted into a full-fledged Islamic bank, and that is the Export-Import Bank of Bangladesh, and that is Exim Bank Bangladesh Limited. In 2009, another conversion had been made. The name of that bank was the First Security Bank. Initially, that which was the conventional bank, First Security Islamic Bank into First Security Islamic Bank Limited, converted into First Security Islamic Bank Limited. In 2013, another full-fledged Sharia bank come into the reality, which is Union Bank Limited. And finally, in 2021, two conventional banks were converted into Islamic banks, which are Eastern Bank Limited and NRB Global Bank Limited. So we see that at present in our country, we have 10 full-fledged Islamic banks, and we have seen the journey of these Islamic banks from 1983 to 2021. Within this backdrop, Islamic banking was started in conventional banking also in 1995. Prime Bank was the first bank who introduced Islamic banking branch, and later that we have seen a large number of banks, approximately about 29 conventional banks now are providing Islamic banking services through opening Islamic banking branches or Islamic banking windows. Now, I'll discuss about the types of Islamic banking in Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, you will see the three form of Islamic banks operating here. First one is fully placed. Number of these banks is 10, as I discussed. Then branch-based Islamic bank, here the number of banks providing Islamic banking services 17, and some of the banks in this category also providing Islamic banking service through our Islamic banking window, also side by side Islamic banking branches. Another form of Islamic bank is Islamic banking window. The number of conventional banks providing Islamic banking services opening Islamic banking window is 12. Now, I want to say a brief features of Islamic banking in Bangladesh. Fully fledged Islamic banking. It is a separate bank, as you know, giving only Islamic banking services. They are not providing any conventional banking services like conventional bank providing Islamic banking services side by side. They are conventional banking services, but these banks do not provide any conventional banking services because they have no conventional activities. They have their own balance sheet and profit and loss account. They have their own Shariah supervisory committee. They have their capital from shareholders. Now, we shall discuss about the branch-based Islamic banking. Actually, this type of banks operates within the conventional banking system, but opening full-fledged branches. The branch is a standalone Islamic banking branch. From these branch, they are mainly providing Islamic banking services, but since it is a part of conventional bank, they may provide services of conventional bank using online platform. That is, like other banks, they will provide Islamic banking services using online platform, and this transaction of these services will not reflect in their balance sheet and PLS account. Branch-based Islamic banking has their separate balance sheet and profit and loss account. They have their separate fund management. The fund collected by the Islamic banks through deposits and or other means are used in Islamic banking in the area which are compliant in Shariah. They go for investment, they go for financing, they go for placement, complying Sharia rules. Even these type of banks have separate vault management because this type of bank is this type of banking is providing opening separate branch. It is the reality. They have a separate vault and they have separate vault management and cash management system. They have dedicated manpower for Islamic banking. Their manpower is not providing their manpower taking their remuneration and other fees from their Islamic banking balance sheet. They have their independent Sharia supervisory committee, but reality is such type of banking has no capital from their shareholders because the mother bank has their capital, and these are fully leveraged banks because for business such type of banking fully dependent on the capital of so fully dependent of the deposit from the customers. The third types of Islamic banking is Islamic window-based Islamic banking. Here, the main difference from the branch banking and window-based banking is branch banking is provided opening a branch, but window-based banking is provided opening a window in the branch, in the conventional branch established in the conventional banking system. We may call it under the roof of conventional branch, giving Islamic banking services. They are also providing Islamic banking services primarily, but they may provide conventional services using online platform. Like branch banking system, they have also separate balance sheet and profit and loss account. They have separate fund management. They are not using conventional fund or conventional bank not using their Islamic banking fund. This fund is maintained separately. For this fund management, it may be mentioned here that for this fund management, all Islamic banks and Islamic banking operators like branch banking or window-based banking, Islamic banking operators have to open a Al-Wadiya current account with the central bank, and their fund management is routed through these Al-Wadiya current account maintained with central bank. Then as the branch banking system, branch banking Islamic banking system, the window based Islamic banking has also separate vault management system because they have to maintain their cash in hand regular basis, and they have to maintain their cash management on regular basis. They have their dedicated manpower for Islamic banking, and branch banking system, this type of banking also have independent Sharia supervisory committee, and and no capital from shareholders are required for such kind of banking also. Now, I will show the data taken from the Central Banks of Bangladesh, a publication of Central Banks of Bangladesh. You will see here the number of Islamic banks, branches, windows in number. Basically, it is in 2024 in December also. You will see full-fledged Islamic banks here is 10. They are Islamic Bank Bangladesh, PLC, Al Arafa Islamic Bank PLC, Social Islamic Bank PLC, Standard Bank PLC, Export Import Bank of Bangladesh PLC, First Security Islamic Bank PLC, Shahjalal Islamic Bank PLC, Union Bank PLC, Global Islamic Bank PLC, and ICB Islamic Bank PLC. Total number of branches of full-fledged Islamic banks are 1,690, and they have no Islamic banking windows. You see the right column. In case of full branches, you will see here the 17 bank providing Islamic banking services, opening both branches and windows also. The banks are AB Bank PLC, the Citibank PLC, IFSC Bank PLC, United Commercial Bank PLC, Pubali Bank PLC, National Credit and Commerce Bank PLC, Prime Bank PLC, Southeast Bank PLC, Dhaka Bank PLC, Mercantile Bank PLC, One Bank PLC, Bangladesh Commerce Bank PLC, the Premier Bank PLC, Jamuna Bank PLC, Bank Alphala PLC, NRB Bank PLC, and Bengal Commercial Bank PLC. The total number of branches of such kind of banks are 34, but they have 262 windows also. That is, they are providing Islamic banking services by opening branch and windows jointly. Now, the window-based banking who are providing Islamic banking services, opening Islamic banking windows only, such types of banks are 12. In this bank, Agrani Bank PLC, Rupali Bank PLC, Sonali Bank PLC, Standard Chartered Bank, SCB, Eastern Bank PLC, where I am working now, Mutual Trust Bank PLC, Bank Asia PLC, where I was working previously, Trust Bank PLC, NRBC Bank PLC, South Bangla Agricultural and Commerce Bank, and Magna Bank PLC, Midland Bank PLC. Here, total number of windows are 566. So, if you see in Bangladesh, all Islamic banking operators have 1,724 Islamic banking branches and 828 Islamic banking windows. Now, I will draw your kind attention to the performance of Islamic banks in Bangladesh. First, I will draw your attention to the overall deposit scenario of Islamic banks in Bangladesh by type of banks. As discussed, we have full-fledged Islamic banks, branch-based Islamic banks, and window-based Islamic banks. So our discussion will be within this type of Islamic banking. The full-fledged Islamic banks has deposit 38,52,507 million taka. In December 24, branch-based Islamic banks has 2,95,970 million taka. Window-based Islamic banking has 2,07,096 million taka. So, total deposit of Islamic bank branches and windows has 43,55,575 million taka. Whereas total deposit of conventional banking is 1 crore 46,75,688 million taka, and all the deposits of all scheduled banks is 1 crore 93 lakh 31,263 million taka. Share with the respect to total deposits in Islamic bank branches windows, you will see the full-fledged Islamic banks occupied 88.45%. Out of total Islamic banking deposit, full-fledged Islamic banks occupied 88.45%. Branch-based Islamic banks occupied 6.80%. Window-based Islamic banks occupied 4.75%. And in share with respect to total deposit in all scheduled banks, Islamic banks occupied 22.89%, and conventional banks occupies 77.11%. That means we have to go far more. We only occupied with the Islamic bankers or Islamic banking operators occupied only the 22.89% deposits of countries deposit or total deposits. So we have to go far more, and we have a lot of opportunity, because we are calling that this country is a Muslim based country, and a maximum number of Muslims are pious. So we have a lot of opportunity here. If you see share of deposit of all Islamic banks, now you will see the IBBL is at the top position, who occupies 35.28%. IBBL means Islamic Bank Bangladesh PLC. Then you will see the ICB Islamic banks only 0.25%, SIBL 6.55%, Al Arafa, the second largest Islamic banks in Bangladesh, occupies 10.31%. Exim Bank, that is Export Import Bank Bangladesh, occupies 9.18% of deposit. Shahjalal Islamic Bank, that means SSJIBL, occupies 6.49% of total deposit. First Security Islamic Bank occupies 8.82%. Union Bank occupies 4.0%. Standard Bank 4.52%, and Global Islamic Bank 2.80%. Here in this graph, you will see the conventional banking system occupies 77.11%, and Islamic Bank occupies 22.89%. Now, the types of deposits, mode-wise deposit. You know, in Bangladesh, we are using Al-Wadiya contract and Mudaraba contract mainly to procure deposit. The Mudaraba-based deposits occupies the total 86.52%. Al-Wadiya current deposit occupies 4.13%. And other deposit occupies rest of the percentage. Now, overall investment scenario in Bangladesh by types of banks. Full-fledged Islamic banks occupies the total investment of full-fledged Islamic bank is 4,86,500 million taka. Branch-based Islamic banks, those who are providing Islamic banking services, opening Islamic banking branches, 2,47,035 million taka. Window-based Islamic banks occupies 1,50,674 taka. So total Islamic banking investment is 52,62,709 million taka. Against which conventional banks investment or loan outstanding is 1,62,55,441 million taka. And all scheduled banks investments, including loan and advances, is 2 crore 15 lakh 18,150 million taka. So share with respect to total investment in Islamic banks and branches and windows is full-fledged Islamic banks occupies 92.44%, branch-based Islamic banks occupies 4.69%, and window-based Islamic banks occupies 2.86%. Share with respect to total investment in all scheduled banks, that is the total, if you consider the total investment including loan and advances of Bangladesh, here Islamic banks occupies 24.46% and conventional banks occupies 75.54%. Here also we see that we have to go a lot of way. Because we are far behind the conventional banks' performance. You will see the graph here. Conventional banking 75.54%, Islamic banking 24.46%. Mode-wise share of Islamic banking investment is like other country in the world. By Murabaha 40.48%, by Muajjal to 20.65%, by Salam 1.66%, by Istisna 0.47%, Ijara 5.06%, HPSM, hire purchase under Shikatul Milk. It is in other countries this mode of finance is called diminishing musharaka. It occupies 15.1%, Qard Hasan 2.57%, others 9.05%, Mudaraba 4.90%, and musharaka a meager figure here is 0.06%. Yeah, you see that about 70% of total financing is occupied by buy-based financing, that is buy Murabahan, buy Mojal, and others, and rest another popular product is HPSM, which is used for long-term financing. Buy Murabaha, buy Mojal, buy Salam, Istisna, these types of products are used only for working capital finance or short-term financing. But for long-term financing in Bangladesh, we use usually Ijara or HPSM like products. Economic purpose wise, Islamic banking industry, here you will see that industry sector occupies 41.79%, construction sector occupies 6.15%, transport sector occupies 0.72%, trade and commerce occupies 33.63%, other institutional cord investments 3.58%, consumer finance 2.16%, others 10.77%, and agriculture and fishing 1.21%. Here you will see that the largest pie occupied by industrial sectors, and then second place is occupied by trade and commerce sectors. Here you will also see that overall proportion of agent banking deposits in banking sector by Islamic banking and conventional banking. As you know that in Bangladesh, agent banking is a reality. Here in this in such kind of banking, bank appoints third parties as their agent to provide banking services within the regulatory framework. So the such kind of banking collect deposits and provides the investment also. But in case of deposits, agent banking occupies, Islamic banking is occupies 51.80%, and conventional banking occupies 48.20%. It reflects that among the people of rural people, Islamic banking is more popular than conventional banking. Now from this chart, you will see again the performance of Islamic banking compared to the conventional banking at a glance. Deposit of conventional banking occupies 77.11%, and Islamic banking 22.89%. In case of investment, conventional banking occupies 75.54%, and Islamic banking 24.46%. In case of remittance, conventional banking occupies 79.79%, Islamic banking occupies 20.21%. Export proceeds, conventional bank occupies 79.58%, and Islamic banking occupies 20.42%. Import payment, conventional bank occupies 78.53%, and Islamic bank occupies 21.47%. Agent banking, conventional banking occupies 48.20%, Islamic banking occupies 51.80%. Finally, the asset. In case of asset, conventional banking occupies 78.42%, and Islamic banking occupies 21.58%. Now you will see the Bangladesh position in the world scenario. Islamic banking share in total banking asset by jurisdiction. This scenario has been taken from the report of Islamic Financial Services Board, published by Islamic Financial Services Board. Here you will see the top position occupied Iran 100%, and then Sudan, Saudi Arabia, Brunei, Kuwait, Malaysia, Qatar, Djibouti, UAE, Jordan, and then Bangladesh position is after the Jordan and before Bahrain, Pakistan. It is the report collected from the Islamic Development Bank publications. Here, top countries in Islamic banking asset. This data is performance is based on data from 2022. 2022. Here Iran is Iran at the top position, and Saudi Arabia, then Malaysia, UAE, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, Turkey, and Bangladesh, then Indonesia. Dear participants, now I will discuss briefly the products and services in Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, we provide all kind of banking services complying Sharia. We provide, we collect deposit, we finance the customers to make for to meet up their needs, and we have trade finance, etc. For this kind of products and services, Islamic banks uses different contracts of Islamic approved by Islamic Sharia. For Islamic deposit, we mainly use Al-Wadiya and Mudaraba contract. For Al-Wadiya contract is used only for current for collecting current deposit. Here code is not used for current deposit, collection of current deposit, because Bangladesh Bank has Bangladesh Bank circulated the Islamic guideline in 2009, where it was not mentioned that current deposits will be taken maintaining court contact. They maintain they stipulated in the guidelines that current deposit will be taken only following the Al-Wadiya contract or Al-Wadiya principle. So we hope that in coming guideline we'll find code also, but till that we are bound to follow the Bangladesh Bank guideline, and we are taking all kind of current deposit under Al-Wadiya principle or Al-Wadiya contract. For profit bearing and profit sharing and loss bearing contracts, we use Mudaraba contracts. Under these contracts, we collect savings deposits, all kind of savings deposits, special notice deposit accounts, and deposit pension scheme, and term deposit of various tenor, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, even 5 years also. For financing or investment in Bangladesh, we usually use Murabaha, Salam, Istisna, Ijara, hire purchase Shirkatul Milk, DMF, that is diminishing Musharaka finance, Musharaka, that means continuous Musharaka finance, which is in Bangladesh, and in Pakistan, this product is called perhaps the running Musharaka, etc. So the main contract used for financing is Murabaha, and next the contract we use in the SPSM is Shirkat al Milk and lease or Ijara. Financing under Islamic banking is made under two types of modes. One is fixed return based modes, and another is variable return based modes. Fixed return based modes means here fixed return will be taken from the customer. Fixed return will be received from the customer. Under the fixed return based modes, trade finance and lease finance is prominent. Under the trade finance, we use buy Murabaha, buy Muajjal, buy Salam, buy Istisna, etc. Products. And under lease finance, we use hire purchase under Shirkatul Milk or SPSM and diminished Musharaka finance. And under equity finance, which is under the variable return based modes, here no profit is fixed, but here the income sharing ratio is fixed. And under these equity finance modes, we use Mudaraba on Musharaka. Now, we will focus on regulatory and legal and regulatory framework supporting Islamic banking in Bangladesh. As you know, Bangladesh started Islamic banking operations in 1983. Before 2009, November 2009, Bangladesh has no Islamic banking guideline. But in the year 2009, Bangladesh Bank issued a Islamic banking guideline, which is the only guideline for regulating Islamic banking. These guidelines is now under review, and hopefully, as we know from the central bank, that these reviewed guidelines will be circulated very soon. Like guidelines, Bangladesh is still has no separate Islamic Bank Company Act. Although the Bank Company Act 1991 incorporated some clauses regarding Islamic banking product and services, but that are not sufficient. So considering the reality and the demand from the Islamic banking professionals, Bangladesh Bank recently taken initiative to formulate separate Islamic Bank Company Act. They already taken comments from all the stakeholders on their draft Islamic Bank Company Act, and which is now under compilation. So far, we know that this Bank Company Act will be published very soon. In 2016, Bangladesh Bank, that Central Bank of Bangladesh, incorporated Sharia audit issues in its ICC, that is Internal Control and Compliance Guidelines. Through these guidelines, Sharia audit and supervision activities are carried on. I think this is very good. This was a very good initiative from Bangladesh Bank. There is a encouraging news for us that is in Bangladesh. The Bangladesh Bank, the central bank, has recently formed a separate Islamic banking regulation and policy department. Before that, in central bank there were no separate standalone department for looking after Islamic banking issues. Considering the reality that is now 28% Islamic banking sector occupied by Islamic banking, Bangladesh Bank realized the reality, and they have established this department, and they will mainly look after the all rules and regulation policies regarding the Islamic banking through this department. Bangladesh, as per Bangladesh Bank guideline issued in 2009, all banks should have a separate Sharia supervisory committee. Now, I will discuss a short. I will make a short discussion on Sharia governance culture of Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, each Islamic banking operator has its own Sharia supervisory committee whose decision related to Sharia is final. In EBL, Eastern Bank, we have also a Sharia supervisory committee, and whatever the guidelines, policies we formulate, that should be approved by the Sharia supervisory committee first. Even the rate of the weightage and profit sharing ratio also to be passed by the Sharia supervisory committee. Balance sheet and profit loss account should be passed by the Sharia supervisory committee, and our activities, all activities of Islamic banking should be reviewed by the Sharia supervisory committee. So it is the culture of Bangladesh Bank at this moment. We have a central Sharia board for Islamic banks of Bangladesh. Actually, it has been formed by the Islamic banking operators. If any Sharia issues needed to be more clarified, then individual bank may seek fatwa or opinion from them. Currently, its main activities are conducting Sharia awareness and capacity building programs. You know already that I passed CIPA and CSAA. Conducted by AAOIFI. Central Sharia Board for Islamic Bangladesh is an exam center of AAOIFI. Besides, they are providing some certificates. They are offering some certificates program in Islamic banking. They are going to introduce diploma program for Islamic banking in Bangladesh. They are working presently to introduce Islamic banking subject in all the universities in Bangladesh, considering the growing need of the industry. Actually, they have no Sharia compliance power. They can only instruct they can only guide the member banks, but member bank is independent with their own Sharia supervisory committee to follow their Sharia supervisory guidelines. Now, challenges we are facing. Like other countries, misconception about Islamic finance and banking are also here. People sometimes say that Islamic banking, there is no banking concept in Islamic in the banking. You the Islamic bankers are taking or providing interest in the name of profit. You are mimicking on the mimicking the conventional banking products and services, etc. Sometimes they raise the question whether the non-Muslims customers are eligible to get services from the Islam banking also. Such kind of a lot of misconceptions here. To eliminate this misconception, Islamic banking bankers are arranging a lot of seminars, symposiums, workshop, customer awareness program, but this is the reality of the industry. Then liquidity and capital market challenges also is here. Although we have some sukuk for capital market, but this sukuk can be traded in the market secondary market because at present we have no platform for trading sukuk. But Bangladesh Bank is working to formulate the to create the platform with the stock exchange companies. Hopefully it will come into the reality very soon. So brothers and sisters, my discussion was confined only within the Islamic banking. That's from my end. Now it is your turn. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much, Mizanur Rahman sahab. Participants, kindly, this floor is open. If you have any queries, questions, or comments, kindly please open your mics. You can, I think, open your mic. Bas, kindly allow all participants to open their mics and participate in the conversation.
Mr. Sami.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My
This is
question
brother
is,
Musa. This is brother Musa Said from Walaikum Salam. This is brother Musa Said from Zambia. I just want to thank the presenter that it has been so educative and inspiring, and we hope to learn more. My country is a Christian country, but the Zambian government actually initiated for Islamic banking provision, and yet we are still waiting for others to come on board since 2014. However, we have a window on Takaful, which I'm part of the Sharia board committee. I enjoy and learn quite a lot through this interaction through Al-Sadiq program that you normally send to our WhatsApp group. So I just wanted to thank you and to thank the presenter as well. Thank you.
I think you have no questions here, but you have expressed your opinion only. Thank you. You are now providing Takaful services opening window. So if I remember your space, hope you may also open Islamic banking windows if your regulator allow. And I think Al-Sadiq Foundation is enough to cooperate you to open and to formulate the guidelines, policies, etc. Thank you, brother Musa Saidi, for attending this program.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Thank you for your knowledgeable or informative presentation. My question is about the legal framework of the Bangladesh Islamic banking.
Yes.
I want to ask that whether you have a dedicated act of parliament for running these Islamic banks, Sharia-based Islamic Banking Act.
Yeah.
The primary law I'm asking about the primary law, whether you have a primary act and primary law for running the Islamic banks.
Okay, thank you, brother. As I discussed that we are our central bank is now formulating the separate Islamic Banking Act. That is you call here primary law. Till now we have no primary law for running Islamic banking business. We are running Islamic banking business only under the guidelines, following the guidelines of Bangladesh Bank, but it's not act. Considering the reality, the Bangladesh Bank has taken initiatives to formulate the act. Hopefully, we will see this act within this year.
This means, sir, that Islamic banking, the existing Islamic banking in Bangladesh has no legal cover under the primary legislation.
No, not like that, because legal cover is given by central bank. Okay, first central bank has central bank is has empowered to give any kind of licenses to the industry. So we are operating our Islamic banking operations, taking license from Bangladesh Bank. And as I discussed in my presentation, that we have some coverage in the present Bank Company Act 1991, where some clauses have been incorporated to run Islamic banking operations, but that clauses are not sufficient. But we have some legal coverage. Okay. And we are not facing any problem while we go to the court for this lacking of Islamic Banking Act, because court considers our Islamic banking activities presently considering the clauses incorporated in the Bank Company Act 1991. Okay.
Excuse me, sir, is there any definition in the Banking Companies Act of Bangladesh about Islamic banking?
Yes, some definitions in the Islamic Bank, that Bank Companies Act, they have given some definitions of Islamic banking products and services, not Islamic banks. Definition has been given by Bangladesh Bank in their guideline. Bangladesh Bank is given in their guideline what is Islamic bank, what is Islamic banking business, how Islamic banking will operate in the country. Okay, and Bangladesh Bank has legal support to regulate to the incorporating these definitions.
This means that this is the same position, legal position as in Pakistan we are facing.
I don't know about Pakistan. I have to know from you.
The same exact position of
yeah.
Islamic banking industry in Pakistan.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you also.
Any other participants would like to ask questions? You can open your mic and just ask the question. Further, Mizanur Rahman Sahab, I would like to ask a question. During your presentation, you mentioned that most of the deposits are, or I think all of the deposits are based on Wadia based mode in Bangladesh currently.
No, sorry. Most of the deposits are collected based on Mudaraba.
Mudaraba based. And less are on based on Wadia.
Wadia, yeah.
Okay. And
86% is under Mudaraba, and rest one are under Wadia.
okay. And both are allowed as per regulatory requirements.
Yeah. Complied with
And
regulatory
what is
requirement.
the process in Wadia base? Can you please define a bit?
Okay. Wadia, in case of Wadia, actually, we are defining Wadia like that it is one kind of amana. Customer will deposit their fund here under the contract Wadia. Bank will keep the deposit as deposits under Wadia. They have taken the customer permission from the customer to use it complying Sharia, but whenever they want to withdraw it, they may withdraw full amount and they will not bear any risks. That means they will not share any profit, not share any loss also. Their capital is granted here in case of Al-Wadia types of deposits. But in case of Mudaraba, their capital, that is deposit amount, is not granted. It may be lower or higher. That is, if you keep deposit taka 100, your 100 taka will not be granted by the bank. Bank may give you profit if it makes profit. That is what you may get. If the bank makes profit some profit, you will get taka 100 plus some profit. But if the bank makes loss without their negligence, you will not get any profit because the question of profit not come here. But you may lose your capital. That is, you may get taka 90 or 95 instead of taka 100. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I think there are no more questions here. Very much thank you for your
Assalamualaikum.
time.
Can I
I
have
would like
one
to
question?
ask one question if you allow, please.
Ji, brother, please. Brother Nadim.
Why my question is that why curls is not used instead of Wadia? What is the difference between the model on the model of curls and Wadia?
Oh, actually, in the model of court, in case of bank make any loss, bank is liable to refund the full amount if bank makes loss. In case of court, because bank has taken the deposit under court as loan. But in case of Wadia, yes, it is amana. If bank makes loss without not a loss, if the deposit the amount is lost due to some force majeure situation, in this case bank is not liable to refund the money to its depositors in case of Wadia. But in case of court, bank is bound to repay the deposited amount. Mr. Samir Khan.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Thank you for your kind suggestion and your kind explanation about the Islamic banking in Bangladesh. Now I just have a question. You just explained about brother Nadeem that you have the models about the Al-Wadia. So in
Yes.
Pakistan, Islamic banking are offering like conventional bank offers current account, saving account. Same like that, Pakistan is also in Pakistan, Islamic banking are also offering capital and saving account like CASA. Current account is based on curve, as my brother Nadeem said, or saving accounts are based on Mudarba, which you
Yes.
also explained. So in Pakistan, we have many deposits in Islamic banking. Then we also have conventional bank deposit, but we also have this parallel deposit or more than that conventional bank deposits in our Islamic banking as well, because they know they don't get lesser amount which they had deposited in the account. in Bangladesh, I might get think the people are not moving on to the Islamic bank just because they don't have the authentication that their capital might be secured. So why Bangladesh Islamic banking system didn't modeling their current account system on the curve base? Because in curve base, many people think that their capital is bonded and
Granted, right. I'm fully agreed with you. And for this, I prepared a PPG for my own bank under code. But since regulators in their guidelines did not mention any principle under code that may be used for collecting deposit for current account, for the time being, they are not allowing. But they are thinking seriously at this moment because the world is moving fast. Like Pakistan, I think that most of the countries in the world now using code instead of Al-Wadia. So considering the customers benefit, hopefully Bangladesh will also go for code, and I think our new guideline will stipulate the code principle to collect the deposit for current account. Brother Abbas, please.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. We are above time, I think now. Thank you for your presentation and the things you summarize and the Bangladeshi Islamic banking landscape you put in front of us. It will be very beneficial for us today and in the future, as we have also recorded these all, and we will keep benefiting from your presentation, and hopefully more than 40 participants who joined us also enjoyed this and had increased their knowledge about the Bangladeshi Islamic banking landscape, hopefully. And we also pray to Allah that all our Islamic countries at least shift towards the Islamic banking and become 100% Sharia compliant in terms of the not only
Amen,
banking,
amen.
economic sectors of the country. Thank you very much again, and hopefully we will have you again in future for the
Thank you.
webinars related to Islamic banking and other banking expertise. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Mohsin Abbas, and you all for listening me, giving your patience and time. Hopefully, in future we will also meet in this forum or in another platform. Thank you very much. Please pray for me. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.